Hello there, Internet. I'll be moving off to college soon, and I've always wanted to make a video touring my Lego collection, so no better time than now, I suppose. So I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of all the Legos I've been collecting since basically like 2012. Starting off with a look at my Lego City, Brickopolis as I sometimes call it. I'll start back here with the Clutch Tower, the tallest building of the city. Kind of draws your eye upward. Um, this is just a normal-ish looking office building. I just wanted a really tall building that was relatively plain looking in the background. Its height is mostly what is important about it. But, I don't want it to just be completely boring or anything. So we've got some interesting things going on in here. You know, there's a skeleton man exiting the building. I've got a lot of little scenes all around the city. I don't necessarily know what they all mean, but who's to say? Got Batman uh, climbing up the building here with his grappling hook. Uh, Little helicopter flying up in the sky around the city here. Got the Wicked Witch of the West flying around over here. Um, and it's a pretty bland looking office building, but maybe it's got a couple hidden little things on the inside, like like perhaps an Imperial TIE fighter hangar of sorts that this chibi TIE fighter can barely fit out of, but it works. Maybe some other stuff. Maybe if we come in here and just give this a little press, maybe this opens up. Maybe maybe there's some little doors right here. Because if there's a level where you're having a party on one floor of the building, maybe you need a little more room for the party. You know, Extend the dance floor a bit. Yeah, I've got a lot of little weird scenes going on in all the floors of this building. Maybe I'll do a separate video someday on just Clutch Tower here. But moving on down kind of Main Street here, you can see Commissioner Gordon as well as the mayor of Gotham City with a bat signal here. This isn't Gotham City, but whatever, close enough. On top of the first Lego modular building I ever got, the detective's office. This is a great set. I love it, but I don't love it quite as much as the downtown diner set. Another really great set. Got a lot of little figures around here. Widowmaker from Overwatch, classic Cyborg from DC Comics. There's a lot of little things. Moving along the street now, got a little race of some fast characters. Jay Garrick, the original Flash, and Speedy Gonzalez, the fastest mouse in all of Mexico. Um, there's some people, some supervillains under arrest here that the police are taking care of. We've got a Daredevil stunt driver man over here who's cut a tree in this little forest garden section. Caught a tree on fire, and this firefighter here, he's doing his darndest to try and put that fire out. Next over here, we've got some of my favorite cartoons represented in this back corner here. I've got a bunch of Adventure Time characters. I love Adventure Time, and Bugs and Daffy up to some mischief on this construction vehicle. This is the main intersection of the city with some stoplights. We've got Mr. T driving around in a little chubby A-Team van. Next over here, we've got the Corner Garage, another official Lego set. Another pretty good one. I love the little gas station builds. Up top, we've got the second version of Lego Ninjago's Jay's Stormfighter, which was the original version, was the first ever, not the first Lego set I got, but the first set I got when I started heavily collecting Legos back in like 2012 or so. Going down the street, let's see, we've got a custom Marvel Comics Stilt Man robbing this bank over here. I love Stiltman because he's a wacky villain. He's just really tall. That's his shtick. But then we have a little custom bank I built. I'm really happy with this dollar sign. Next to that, got a little pizza restaurant, Pepe's Pizza. I worked in a pizza restaurant for a couple years, so that's near to my heart, I guess, or whatever. We've got a little upper seating area up here, and the tables are little red circles. So from top down, if there weren't people sitting there, it almost looked kind of like a pizza slice from top. You know, the cheese and the red circles and these tan little bricks on the side walls there. Coming out a bit, I've got some competing food men from various businesses getting into an argument about bananas and pizza, I guess. We've got a man selling cabbages. Points to if anyone gets that reference. Some various ninja fights happening over here. So the Michelangelo, the Ninja Turtle, some Lego Ninjago, a Super Sentai character. And that's about it for over here. Getting into the residential district, got the gingerbread house, Lego gingerbread house, because, you know, gingerbread people need a place to live as well. But they keep this part of the city snowy all on its own with the help of hiring out the services of Frozone over here. Moving over, we've got Bag End, Bilbo Baggins' house. You know, I added a little pond over there. Got Gandalf flying overhead on an eagle. And now we move over to, you know, some recreational parts of the city. Got a little beach, some people out enjoying the sun, metal detecting, Batman getting a tan on his legs, I guess, I don't know. Moving out into the open water, we got a man kayaking, you know, little Jack Sparrow having a time there, getting to shore. We got an Aquaman and a dolphin having a good time. Coming back over this way, this is Thomas the Tank, just the tank. And more recreation stuff. There's a little park over here. And then in the middle of the city is a little custom, like, country kind of church I made once. I just wanted to make a little country church. And that's about it for the city right now. I'm sure I'll probably get some more buildings as the years go by and add to it, and maybe get another table someday. But this is where it's at for now, and I like it. Now, below the table with the city, I have my messy but organized extra parts, drawers and things, little parts, bigger-ish parts, just a bag of cheese slopes, because there's so many cheese slopes, things in organized bags, tubs of stuff. I know where pretty much everything is, and I kind of wrote on the outside what's in there, but, you know, it's somewhat changed over the years. And then back in this drawer we have the basically miscellaneous stuff, because, you know, there's always going to be a miscellaneous pile. There's always parts that don't seem to fit. And some other stuff over there that's just a bit of a mess at the moment. And I almost forgot, up above the city, you can get into the upper atmosphere and into space. Got some modern kind of space people working on a satellite, and a classic space person. You know, all ages can participate in space travel. Further up, got a little Death Star hanging over there. And over here, there's a little Starship Enterprise build. And so those are hanging out high above the city. But that's not all, folks. We got my Lego shelves over here as well. So I'll go through these. Now the shelves on the left over here are a little more complete, so I'll start from over here and go top to bottom. Way up top, we got some Star Wars ships. A Millennium Falcon I've done some modifications to. An X-Wing. A slightly custom TIE Fighter. Got the Slave One, one of my favorite sci-fi ships of all time. Just really cool. So some classic Star Wars ships on top, and then a couple other Star Wars shells with just some things I like. Got the Mos Eisley Cantina set back there. And some Empire troops of various sorts, and Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine, an AT-ST Chicken Walker, and some more Rebels over here, some Star Wars locations. We got an Endor tree with some Ewoks, and some snowy plains of Hoth with various Rebel troopers, and Luke's Landspeeder, which may have, one of the original Luke's Landspeeder sets might have actually been my first Lego set. Although it's a long time ago, I can't quite remember. But I like this version a lot. Now more Star Wars stuff going over here, some kind of prequel Clone Wars related stuff. Some Clone Troopers, some Jedi, and some old Lego video game references, if anyone gets what these builds represent. Next shelf over, we got some Sith and Trade Federation and Separatist stuff. Grievous and Dooku and various droids and custom, was that an AT-TE, I think? And then yeah, these shelves over here just getting to kind of some things I've just thrown over here. So going back over here, here's my Marvel Hero kind of shelf. Got Guardians of the Galaxy over here, their ship the Milano, and then various Avengers. Doctor Strange, Giant Man, Falcon, you know, Black Widow, Black Panther, Cap, Thor, Spider-Man, and a couple non-MCU characters, Ghost Rider, some of the Spider-Verse characters, and kind of a Iron Man Hall of Armor back in here with a custom-ish Hulkbuster in the back. I got the idea for that somewhere off the internet, but anyways. Next to that is a Marvel Villains kind of shelf with various characters, Hydra, Ultron, Thanos, with some of the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't have all the gems, oh well. Various people, Loki. And then next to that is just Spider-Man villains, because he's got so many good villains they can take up their own shelf. Mysterio, Carnage, Venom, Rhino, Sandman, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and then just kind of some Marvel characters I threw over here, some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters. Next shelf down is the first of two big DC shelves, because Batman gets his own shelf. This is my custom Batcave. Maybe I'll do a video going over everything in here someday. But yeah, got a Batcave, got the Batmobile, all manner of Batman villains, and the level below that is kind of Superman slash everything else in DC Comics. Got the Fortress of Solitude built back here. I might maybe make a video on that someday as well. But then all manner of Justice League members. Plastic Man over there, Mr. Miracle, the Wonder Twins, you know, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Supergirl back there, Blue Beetle, the Flash. There's the Invisible Jet, or the slightly visible Jet. Then some DC villains. A little Lex Luthor and a mech I made. Darkseid. Let's see. Let's go back up for a second. Next shelf is like a spooky things shelf, I guess. Not really, but got Scooby-Doo and Shaggy and Mystery Machine, and also the Ghostbusters. And some spooky characters over here, Ooh, a ghost brick separator. Next to that is like the time travelers kind of shelf. Got Brick Vault's DeLorean design, I really love, with Doc and Marty. And then some Doctor Who stuff, the TARDIS, the outside and the inside, various doctors and Daleks. Over here, just kind of thrown over here, is the classic 1960s Batmobile. It just needed a place to go. Going down this shelf is some Overwatch stuff, mechs that I just liked. And next to that is old SpongeBob and the Krusty Krab and everyone. The Bat Sub down there as well. It needed a place to go as well. Going down to the bottom shelf, we've got sort of a Hobbit look going on here with Smaug the dragon and various dwarves and mines and all kinds of characters from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Next to that is more of a Lord of the Rings shelf with the Mines of Moria, with all 9 members of the Fellowship of the Ring fighting dwarves and Uruk-hai and trolls and little Smeagol down here. Then the last shelf really is just another one where I've thrown some stuff together. Little things that didn't have anywhere to go. I like this space pirate ship, you know, just whatever. I got some empty shelves for maybe things in the future. This is just a big tub of instruction booklets, in case I ever need to remember how to build something. So yeah, thank you for watching and letting me share my love of this toy and hobby. I just love Legos a lot. I think they're so cool. Let me know, I guess, if you think I should make any videos going over the finer details and some of my mocks, because there is a lot of stuff going on in here in Clutch Tower. I will probably show that off someday. And maybe some of those other things. But, yeah, thank you for watching, and have a great day.